Good morning, and welcome to episode 7, and the final episode of SpookySpice's Morning Latte. Now, don't freak out. The show is not ending. I'm changing the name. Unfortunately, I have come across some things that make me not want to continue with the name Spooky Spice, and it's not that big of a deal. The new name is exciting. It's already changed on Twitch and most everything but the podcast, and that's for the reason of I wanted to make one explaining why it changed, just to kind of keep the confusion from being an issue. But from here on in, the show will be called The 8th Bit with Missing Pixel. It's just a better name, it's more well-rounded, it's easier to post. I won't have any issues with it in the future. There's nothing named it. There's no other content creators that use it. I'm going to be changing a few other things that having a new name would go well with. A few of those things. For Twitch streaming, which did start as my main focus, but that has now shifted to the podcast. I'm going to be streaming more randomly, kind of just when I have time to do it, because most of my free time is going to be spent on these from here on out. I'm going to stream a different version of the 8th bit once a week in the morning. It's not going to be edited. It's going to be obviously live. It's going to be more laid back, just kind of me talking about whatever's going on that morning, gaming news, being able to talk back and forth with the chat. I will post those videos to YouTube and make highlights, but I'm not going to post them to normal podcasting sites, such as Spreaker and things like that. The new format for the 8th bit, which again is what is taking over SpookySpice's Morning Latte, is going to essentially be around 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what kind of stuff I put in there. And there's going to be segments, more of a show now, ironically, considering you would think that the way I putting episodes, it'd be longer, so it just kind of makes sense to me now to make it more of a show format. The episodic, the chronological episodes we have now are going to remain. What I mean by this is episode 7 of SpookySpice's Morning Latte. The next post will be the first post under the 8th bit, but that will still be episode 8. It just makes this easier because it's not ending, it's not a new season or anything like that. The shows are essentially going to consist of gaming, culture, entertainment, and paranormal, scary stories, whatever you want to call that. It's not going to be a news type thing, nothing like that. Putting entertainment gives me the ability to talk about movies, or music, or TV shows, or comics, or books, anything. It's a nice broad term that just gives me freedom. It gives me creative freedom, and it allows me to do more, and talk about more, and have different kind of people with me talk about it. Gaming is still going to stay. Not the main focus anymore, but it's a heavy focus, and it will still be around. Especially with, a surge of games about to come out, considering we're, less than a month away from E3. The paranormal has done really great the past 2 episodes, with the scary ghost stories, the one where I was alone, and the one where Victoria did it with me, my editor. And I think that making it like this will make it a longer show. Still not too long, because I do like how easy it is to just put this on and have it in the background or on a car drive or whatever you want to do. But I think this is a really good change, and I'm really excited. Just a few other things before I end this. A couple other things I'll be doing is kind of like we'll say reviews, but they're not going to be reviews of games. They're more of just kind of a commentary on games that I play. That way it doesn't have to be, a modern game. I'm not going to give it, 1 out of 10. I might have a silly rating or something for fun, but it'll just be me talking about it, giving my personal thoughts on it. And that's kind of what this whole show is going to be, is my thoughts on things. And that gives me, a reason to get more people on the show, too. More guests, more friends, so that it's not just my opinion. I'm really excited for the future. The last thing I want to talk about is it will be a while, because I'm not going to start this up for probably 2 weeks or so, just to get some podcasts out to show this new format, do a couple morning streams. But I am going to start a Patreon. And The rewards of the Patreon are going to be very specific. They're going to be pretty cool. I think so, at least. And then I'm really excited to be able to actually make what I want to make. These podcasts are going to be my little babies, and I'm really excited. I'll be able to start editing alongside my editor, and we'll be able to pump out 2 at a time. What this means, and this is kind of the final announcement, and I'll end this, we're going weekly. That's right, we're going to have a podcast every week alongside my once-a-week morning talk on Twitch. So you're going to get a lot of content from me, a lot of 8-bit, a lot of Missing Pixel, and we have an exciting future. I honestly am so excited to make exactly what I want to make and have freedom and time, and I really can't wait to share it with everyone that's listened. 7th episode in, really great numbers in so far. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me the ability to do this, and I really hope you enjoy what I have coming out for you. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next episode of the 8th Bit with Missing Pixel. Thank you.